Think the Nintendo Switch is just for colorful plumbers and forest creatures? Think again. If you're craving the high-octane freedom of a criminal sandbox, where the cars are fast, the stakes are high, and the law is just an obstacle, you're in the right place. From neon-drenched modern cities to the dusty trails of the Wild West, we're counting down 10 essential titles that bring the Grand Theft Auto spirit to your handheld. Buckle up, it's time to take over the streets.
First of all, go to hell! You wanna play?
Oh my god! Couldn't wait to kill him until we found out who these guys are!
Imagine a world where the laws of physics and social decency are merely suggestions. That is the essence of Saints Row the Third, the full package. You aren't just a street thug anymore. You are a member of the Third Street Saints, a gang that has become a global household name. Mechanically, this game is built on the awesome rule. If it looks cool, you can do it. The combat utilizes an upgrade system where you eventually become immune to fire, bullets, and falling, turning you into a literal god of the streets. You'll engage in insurance fraud minigames where you intentionally throw your body into oncoming traffic to rack up medical bills, or Professor Genki's super ballistic Manapult, where you drive a car that literally vacuums up pedestrians and fires them out of a cannon. With a deep character creator and highly customizable vehicles that feature everything from nitrous to kneecapper spiked rims, it is a relentless neon purple fever dream that celebrates the more is more philosophy.
Earth is gone, and nothing we do today is gonna change that. What's the plan?
We're gonna kill a lot of aliens.
If the third entry was a fever dream, Saints Row 4 Re-elected is a full-blown outer space hallucination. After becoming the president of the United States, an alien overlord named Zinyak abducts you and traps your mind in a simulated version of your old city. Mechanically, this shifts from a traditional driving game to a traversal game. You gain a suite of superpowers, including Super Sprint, which lets you run across water and up the sides of skyscrapers, and a massive super jump that essentially turns you into a human missile. Combat is redefined by elemental blasts. You can freeze enemies solid with a snap of your fingers, or cause them to float away with telekinesis. Even the weaponry is absurd, featuring the dubstep gun that forces enemies and vehicles to dance to death at the rhythm of the bass. It is the ultimate power trip, wrapped in a script that refuses to take its own high-stakes alien invasion seriously for even a second.
Or I will keep running after you! You want me to slow down to make this fairer?
Taking a sharp turn into the worlds of plastic and puns, LEGO City Undercover offers a massive, multi-district metropolis that feels shockingly alive. You take on the role of Chase McCain, a legendary cop returning to hunt down the escaped villain Rex Fury. The core gameplay revolves around the disguise mechanic. You instantly swap between outfits like a fireman to extinguish fires, a robber to crowbar doors and crack safes, or a farmer to use a chicken to glide across rooftops. Unlike other LEGO games, this is a true open-world sandbox where you can commandeer over 100 different vehicles, from helicopters to lawnmowers. You'll spend your time collecting super bricks to build massive structures like call-in points for cars or giant loops for stunts. It's a rare game that manages to be genuinely funny for adults while providing a deep GTA-light experience that's accessible to everyone.
You need many things for a conviction, young folks.
Female dumped the end of Hill Street.
Hard evidence. Come on, we have a clue. A motive?
What's in it for you, Cole? More glory?
And best of all, a confession.
For those who prefer their crime with a side of historical grit and moral ambiguity, LA Noire is a technical marvel that recreates 1947 Los Angeles with haunting accuracy. As Cole Phelps, you navigate a city drowning in post-war corruption. The game's heartbeat is its interrogation and investigation system. You must physically walk through crime scenes, feeling for the rumble in your controller to identify clues like discarded matchbooks or hidden revolvers. During interviews, you use the intuition mechanic to help you decide if a suspect is telling the truth or lying based on their facial tics. If you catch them in a lie, you must present a specific piece of evidence from your notebook to break them. Between these cerebral moments, you'll engage in high-speed chases in period-accurate Buicks and frantic cover-based shootouts in movie sets and meatpacking plants, all set against a jazz-soaked atmosphere.
Two men to justice. Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela.
I know one thing, Senor Marston. If you're to have your own way.
Stepping even further back into history, Red Dead Redemption brings the sweeping majesty and brutal violence of the American frontier to the Switch. You are John Marston, a man whose soul is caught between the lawless West and the encroaching modern world. The central mechanic is Deadeye, a slow-motion targeting system that allows you to paint X marks on multiple enemies and unleash a flurry of revolver shots in a fraction of a second. The world is reactive. Your honor and fame meters dictate how the public treats you. Act like a hero and shopkeepers give you discounts. Act like a villain and lawmen will hunt you relentlessly. Whether you're breaking wild horses, playing high-stakes liar's dice in a dusty saloon, or engaging in a cinematic Mexican standoff, the game captures a sense of lonely, rugged freedom.
Dispatch, I've lost the suspect.
If you miss the top-down roots of the genre, American Fugitive modernizes that classic perspective with stunning 3D physics. Set in Red Rock County, you play as a man framed for murder. The gameplay is a tense cycle of survival and stealth. You can scout houses through windows to see if anyone is home before breaking in, then engage in a timed search minigame to find cash, jewelry, or a change of clothes to lose your wanted level. The driving is physics-heavy. Fences shatter, bushes flatten, and cars take realistic damage as you dodge police spikes. It captures the frantic energy of a 1980s action movie where a simple mission to find a contact can spiral into a county-wide manhunt involving helicopters and armored SWAT vans. Taking that top-down chaos back to the Middle Ages, Rustler presents a world where carjacking involves a literal horse. You play as Guy, a peasant thug. The combat is based on stamina and timing. You'll swing swords, block with shields, and fire crossbows while managing your breath. Instead of a GPS, you follow signposts or listen to your hired bard. One of the most unique mechanics is the Pimp My Horse station, where you can ride a stolen horse into a stable to have its color changed and your wanted stars removed. From throwing holy hand grenades to participating in illegal horse cart races, it's a crude, funny, and surprisingly challenging sandbox that proves that stealing a horse-drawn cart can be just as exhilarating as stealing a sports car.
In Shakedown, Hawaii, the focus shifts from the street level to the boardroom, but the methods remain just as bloody. You're an aging CEO using 16-bit violence to protect your bottom line. The gameplay is split between arcade-style missions and a deep property management sim. You can walk into almost any store on the map and shake down the owner by destroying their inventory to force them to pay for protection. As you accumulate wealth, you buy up entire city blocks, then apply business multipliers to your properties, like adding a convenience fee to a parking lot to increase your passive income. The action is snappy and explosive, allowing you to cycle through flamethrowers and rocket launchers to level rival warehouses in seconds. For a pure hit of 8-bit nostalgia, Retro City Rampage DX is a love letter to the era of NES games. It is a dense, fast-moving parody that features over 60 story missions. The mechanics are pure pick-up-and-play arcade fun. You could jump on pedestrians' heads like a certain famous plumber to get coins, use a catcher's mitt to catch incoming missiles and throw them back, or shrink yourself down to enter secret areas. The game even includes various display modes that let you play with the color palettes of old hardware like the Game Boy or Virtual Boy. It's a masterclass in how to pack a massive world with car hijacking, light gun shooting, and rhythm-based missions into a tiny retro-styled package. Finally, Yakuza Kiwami offers a crime world experience that is deep rather than wide. Instead of driving across miles of highway, you explore the dense streets of Kamurocho on foot. The gameplay is built around a complex martial arts system with 4 distinct fighting styles: Brawler, Balanced, Rush, Speed, Beast, Power or using environmental objects, and Dragon, Classic. You'll spend your time brawling with street thugs, then immediately pivot to UFO catcher claw machines, high-stakes poker, or deep side quests where you help local citizens with their bizarre problems. The Majima Everywhere system adds a layer of chaos where a rival can jump out of a manhole or a trash can at any moment to challenge you, ensuring that even a walk to the convenience store is never boring.